Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. What a treat. What a treat for us today. Our good friend Deana Chapman from DCC Hypnosis is here with your traveling paparazzi of Suzanne and Rochelle. Have you hypnotized them to do this?
Yes. No,
Okay.
I haven't.
It's delightful to have Deana with us. Deana comes in about 2 or 3 times a year telling us about hypnosis, et cetera.
Yes, I do.
But now you have Suzanne with you. Mm-hmm. She's delightful, and we're going to talk about the podcast in just a second. You know, I heard your ad about DCC hypnosis that Jamal was telling me about, et cetera. So I want to start off with hypnosis. What do people not know about it? What's the most amazing thing about hypnosis some people may not know?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is most people think it's mind control, and it doesn't have anything to do with mind control. As a matter of fact, a lot of people will fight it because they think it's mind control, and what they don't understand is what makes hypnosis successful is for you to want to participate, for you to willingly get yourself relaxed, follow the suggestions. It's all positive suggestions, and it's what you desire. It's not what I desire, so it's not my agenda. So when they understand this, then they're able to close their eyes and listen, and if you can attach yourself to the suggestions when you're in that relaxed state, it's like an acute focus. It hones in, and your subconscious and unconscious mind remembers this, and your body and mind want to match. So if you have these thoughts pop in your head, like, I love colorful fresh fruits and vegetables, or I have a perfect, 3-point shot over and over again, then your body and mind matches, and you become what you see. Right, Suzanne?
Right.
Well, we're going to hear from Suzanne. There we go. She's learning from Jamal on the one-word answers on that. But so let me ask Suzanne, in this case, do you work for DCC Hypnosis? Are you a hypnotist also?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Work with Deana doing hypnosis, but we're actually starting a podcast together.
I heard that. Let's talk about that. Well, no, before we do that, I want to ask one thing just on the hypnosis situation to either one of you. Hypnosis is traditionally known as an entertainment mecca. I think that's where most people have heard about it when they have people, talk like a chicken or something. But in this case, you were doing it for
Bark like a duck.
What would be the top 3 or 4 or 5 reasons you would do this for people's mentality and health?
Well,
You mentioned the basketball
reason
athletic
is
thing.
unlimited. And
Okay.
that's what makes it interesting. A lot of times people come to us and they might say, you're my last ditch effort. I've tried everything.
Right.
I want to lose weight, or I've tried everything. I have a fear of driving over bridges, or I've tried everything. I can't get over the loss of a loved one, or I want to work on my memory, or I can't sleep at night. So, the list really goes
Right.
on and on. Almost anything that you could change your mind. People come to see us because they either cannot change something they want to change, or they want to do something that they cannot.
Look at that.
So it is
It's a tongue twister of sorts, but when you hear
I
it,
slid a sheet,
it does make sense. And actually, I was zoned out there because you kind of hypnotized me to be very comfortable here. It's very, very stunning.
Just relax.
I am. I know. So hold on. We'll come back in just a minute. No, but it is. So in other words, it's really for anything, as you mentioned earlier, any issue that you're having, my friends out there, whether it's a loss of confidence or health or issues that Deana had mentioned to us. Now you have a class coming up. Let's talk about that for those who are interested in kind of getting involved.
That's exactly how I met Suzanne. She came to see me to actually use hypnosis for something that she wanted to work on, and I'm not going to share anything,
Right.
personal. But that being said, she had so many breakthroughs and such a fantastic response to it that she decided to take my class. So she is now a certified hypnotist, and she's not only going to be working out of my office. I have 2 people now in my office, but also we're going to do the podcast together. So the class will teach you everything from the history of hypnosis, which goes back 2,000 years, to inductions, depth testing, to being able to build a rapport and write your own script for that person. A lot of times it'll come from them.
Sure.
And why don't you tell them a little bit about what you've learned in the
Yeah,
class?
Suzanne, this is exciting. So so anyone can be a hypnotist, right? Yeah. And how long is the course? And tell us what you learned.
Well, the course itself was about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And really and truly, it started when I saw her as a client because she helped me so much. I realized just how much potential hypnosis has and how many things it could do to help people. And I just didn't realize the little things you tell yourself and the little, the ways that you think. And it really can completely change your life around.
Wow. Now, did you find also that Deana was just really cool?
Yeah, I love her so much.
Okay, yeah, there's a certain aspect of it. You could have some clunky guy doing it, but when you have Deana, Chapman doing it
And
herself.
I didn't have to pay her very much to say that.
I know, that was unscripted right here, folks. Let me share that. So could someone, let me ask you this, Suzanne, could somebody take the 2-week course and be a certified hypnotist? That's hard for me to say, hypnotist.
Yeah.
And then not necessarily teach it, but use it internally for themselves. Could they do that?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, self-hypnosis is a big part of what you learn in the course, and I personally use it daily. It's definitely.
I see. Okay, so you internally, not only can you teach others and help them, but also you incorporate the issues that you learned into your own emotional state.
And the tools.
And the tools.
And
that's
she
what
was
we're saying
talking about the things that we think. Oftentimes we don't realize and negative self-talk. So we might actually, someone says, hey, you look great today, and the first thing that goes through your head is, oh, my hair's messed up.
Yeah, sure.
It's like
Right.
negative self-talk. And every time you say something negative, it literally anchors it to your brain. So if you say, you want to stop overusing alcohol, and you say, well, I can't do that. Sure you can. And you need to even actually interrupt that thought, because there's a connection there. And whenever you state it, even in your thoughts, you're anchoring it to your brain. So that's one of the things we're going to do on the podcast. We're going to not only educate people on hypnosis and neuro-linguistic programming and life coaching and what we do and what the tools are good for, but we're also going to introduce health and wellness around the area: acupuncture, chiropractor, massage therapist, energy work, nutrition, holistic doctors, medicine, so that people can be educated and learn, a lot of healing modalities, because in today's world, we just all need to get a little healthier, don't we?
Well, I would agree. And having Suzanne and your team is a wonderful thing. Now, Suzanne, you have a background in journalism, is that what I heard? Or some form of media?
Yes, I went to school for radio, television, and film.
All right, then. And who created the name of this podcast?
Well, Deana and I, actually.
Who wants to be the one to announce the name to the world?
You do it.
Rise and shine, it's Hypno Time with Deana and Suzanne.
Look at that. Rise and shine, it's Hypno Time. Hypno Time. That's a good
Yeah. And we got
kinda-
the sun coming up behind us and all the colors and the variety, and we're going to educate people.
If you need a theme song for that, Jamal can do that. He's really good with music. He can come up with a theme song for that.
Go ahead
Rise
and
and
tell us
shine,
the
it's
name,
Hypno Time with Deana and Suzanne. Might be a little something you can do on the side there. So when is this starting?
Well, we had a launch date for 7/7/21, and we were just talking to John, who works at the station here, and he said, how about 7/14/21? And I said, well, 7 plus 14
clever.
equals 21. So we might change it to 7/14/21, but it will be in July.
There we have it. And Suzanne, what's your most excited part about that, besides the fact you got second billing behind Deana? It's Deana and Suzanne. What is your favorite part about that?
I really just can't wait to reach a large amount of people and help them to heal. That's the thing I'm most excited for.
The hypnotist is working well. She's doing very well. She's
is.
relaxed, and she's got a great positive attitude. And
The billing's behind me because she's cuter. I got to take something ahead of her.
Well, and you'll have to see the podcast for that, folks, as you can't see that here on the radio. But in this case, Deana, how are they going to get in touch with you and Suzanne over there at DCC Hypnosis?
Well, the website is dcchypnosis.com, and my number is 850-261-3596. She's on the website, her autobiography and her picture and everything, so they can contact her or Carmen, who is in the office.
There we go. So if you want to see a picture of Suzanne, you can go to the website there, DCC Hypnosis, and check it out. You'll also find that date. What date did they select for the podcast? Is it 7/7/21 or 7/14/21? Stay tuned for more of that. Suzanne, what do we miss today that you'd like to tell the world?
Be sure to like the Rise and Shine, It's Hypno Time podcast on Facebook for updates, and we'll let you know which date we choose.
And also the theme song that Jamal may do for them. So, Deana Chapman, we're very happy. Rochelle, thanks for bringing in Deana and Suzanne here today from DCC Hypnosis. They're wonderful people.
And Ted, can I thank you because you're a wonderful interviewer.
Well, we're very honored, and we're grateful here for JVC Broadcasting and Jeff Cherry for having the opportunity of having all these fine topics here. And what did hey, Jamal, was it wonderful and fabulous to meet Suzanne and Deana today?
Assuredly.
Surely, he says. That's all, folks. Stay tuned for more here on Emerald Coast Weekly.